Hi guys, I'm back again. Finally, I get to do my monthly Ipsy unbagging. This is my first month actually receiving Ipsy. It took forever to get to me this month. I don't know why. But hopefully next time it won't take as long. I did let Ipsy know that shipping took a bit longer than anticipated. It shipped on the 6th. I did not receive it until the 18th. But anyway, let's get going. First off, when I opened the bag, there was this brush. It did not fit in the little cosmetics bag, so they had it outside. This is actually super soft, but it does have some strength to it, so you could actually use it for stippling on blush or contouring powder, whatever you want. I did cheat. I have used this. I used it today to apply my blush, which is also in the bag. Yes, I cheated, but I wanted to have my face done with some of the products, so you can kind of see what you're dealing with this bag in particular that I received. But this is actually a really nice little brush, and it is from Luxy. It's the number 504 large angled brush. Now, let's get into the actual bag. First off is the blush, and it is from Model Company Cosmetics, and this is the color Peach Bellini. It's actually a really pretty color. Upon first opening this up, it seems like it's going to be, too dark, maybe too peachy for my skin tone. But it actually, when you look at it in the light, it has a nice gold shimmer to it. It's actually quite pretty, but it does go on highly pigmented, so you don't need much. But it actually worked out really well, as you can see. My camera kind of washes it out some, but that's just how digital cameras are. They tend to wash out colors most of the time. But this is actually quite a pretty color. And next I have this Pencil Me In eye accent pencil in Amethyst. And it actually is a really cool idea. It has this little built-on sharpener on the lid. However, the sharpener isn't that great. I tried it after using the pencil, as you see from my eyes today. I used it on my upper lid as well as underneath to kind of smoke everything out. And I set it with an eyeshadow from my BH Cosmetics Party Girl After Hours palette. I don't know the exact color, but there's one in there that matches this perfectly, and I used that to set it. And by the way, this does go on kind of dry yet thick, so you'll have to work to get it on, possibly. But the payoff is pretty good. Next is this Cargo Cosmetics lipstick, and it is called Anguilla, or however you want to pronounce it. And it's this really pale pink. As you can tell, I have it on, but I did, blot it just to kind of mattify it a little bit. But you can tell it really is a bright ballet pink. And then lastly, I've heard a lot of people complaining how this actually busted open in their bag and ruined everything in it this month. I did not have that problem, fortunately. But this one is from Eva NYC Up All Night Volumizing Spray. I'm going to eventually try this. I just didn't get around to trying it last night, or today, should I say. But it is for volume and texture, protects heat from styling, or protects from heat styling for all hair types. And if I'm correct, this is rice-based. I thought I saw somewhere where it said it was rice-based. Anyway, I'll look forward to finding that. And that was all in the bag. Just these 5 little items, but so far everything seems pretty good. Overall, like I said, this you might need to work with, but maybe just my eyelids were cold and for some reason it didn't want to warm up and go on quite easily. But once you get it on, it will stay put. I will give you that. And we'll set these aside. And I also hit Dollar Tree the other night. I already have all the eyeshadow palettes that they have in stock, but I did find a few things that I was able to pick up just because I'm curious. First off, I got 2 L'Oreal Color Riche lip glosses, and these are the 2 right here. This one is called Mint Ice, and yes, it is mint green. And this one is lavender, and it's called Short Shorts. I thought these might be kind of fun to play with. They're kind of pretty. Another one they had was from Sassy and Chic lip gloss, and it's in lemon lime. It's clear, but it's got like microfine iridescent glitter to it. Really, really fine. And maybe a little bit of silver that's even more fine than the iridescent. And they say it's lemon lime, but to me it smells more like coconut or cocoa butter. But all the same, it's really pretty. I tried it on last night. And then lastly, they had some Milani eyeshadow pencils. These would kind of be my guess along the lines of the NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Eye Pencils. These can double as eyeshadow or eyeliner. And let's see, they are the Milani Shadow Eyes 12-Hour Wear Eyeshadow. Let's see, highly pigmented formula, pearl finish, long-lasting, water-resistant. With my eyes the way they water, that could be quite handy. This one is called Royal Purple. And I will swatch this for you. That's actually quite pretty. Highly pigmented is right. I don't necessarily see the pearl finish offhand, but maybe after blending it a little bit. No, I still don't quite see a pearl finish. But even, you know, if it is matte, it's still kind of pretty. It would make a really nice eyeliner. Let me get one of my baby wipes. Just to have it handy for cleaning off my fingers. The next color I have is Espresso Line. It's a nice dark, almost like a dark chocolate brown. I'll swatch it. Wow, just one pass. That's what you get. That is super pigmented. And it doesn't blend super well, so that'd probably be better for an eyeliner, but maybe it's just because I only did the one pass of it. But that's still some really good pigmentation on that. Next one is Golden Bronze. Swatch it for you. Also, one pass. That one is very, very pearlescent finish. And before it sets too much, I'm going to blend it just a little bit. It's borderline metallic, actually. Next one we have Sand Dunes. This one's kind of a nice little beige champagne color. Not sure how well you can see it. Try blending it a little bit. It's got the same texture as the Golden Bronze. And then the last one that they had was Green Safari. One swipe. Insane pigment. It's a very, very jungle green. Blend this one out a little bit. Those are all actually really pretty. However, I think the only ones that are really the pearl finish is the green, the champagne, and the bronze. And now to test the removal process. They won't come off easy. That's a good thing and a bad thing. It'd probably take eye makeup remover to get this stuff off. And the shimmers came off a lot easier than the other two, than the purple and the brown. Oh, I'll just have to fight with them later. Anyway, moving on. I also came to recently discover a trick for setting your foundation. And what reminded me of it was when I actually was watching a video on a product review, excuse me, for one of my new subscribers. She's new to YouTube, Mel Queen of Hearts. She was trying a new Rimmel 25-hour foundation, and she said that after about 4 or 5 hours, her face was just nothing but oil. I've recently discovered from Goss Makeup Artist, which is also here on YouTube, a trick for setting your foundation. I have not set my foundation the same way since I discovered this trick. It helps you get all the excess oil out of your foundation before you apply anything else to your face. And I'll show you this trick. All you need is a tissue and either one of these little sponge rounds, or you can use the wedges. He used the wedge in his video, but this is just what I have handy, so I've been using it. But what you'll do, since tissues usually have a couple layers, I'll usually flick them a couple times just to separate the layers, enough to get a fingernail in between. You'll separate your tissue, and you'll wrap it around your wedge or your little beauty sponge, whatever you have. Just a single layer. Gather it up behind it. Twist it up to where it'll stay in place on your sponge. I apparently didn't get enough slack in it. But then you'll just press it on top of your foundation. And you use one section or one half of the tissue on one side of your face. And you just want to press it. You don't want to rub. Just press it. And even though I've already done this, I just noticed I'm still getting oil out of this foundation. And then you can move to a clean spot and do the other half of your face, or you can use the other section of tissue. And I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but I'm going to try. There is this little section of oil right here by my fingers. And you can see the edge of it just a little bit right there. But that just gets all the excess oil out of your foundation. And if you wanted to go over it a couple more times instead of just one pass like I did, you could probably get away with doing it twice, but do move to a clean section of tissue each time. And you can get in all of your little problem areas. Like me, it's my nose. Maybe a little on my chin. Around my jaw. Not so much my forehead or my cheeks, but let's try the skin. See, yeah, you can see a little bit right in that little circle area right there. I'm still pulling oil, and it leaves behind all your pigment. It just takes out all the excess oil. So Mel, I hope that will help you out as well as the rest of you guys. I have a couple hauls coming in soon. I don't know for sure when they will be here, but I will have a couple hauls coming in soon. So stay tuned for those. If you haven't already, by all means, please do subscribe. I'd love to have you. And if you have any questions, you can leave a comment down below, or you can hit me up on my Twitter or Instagram at oxglitterdivaxo. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!